So we've got two words, enough and too. And tell me, please, which of these words means this is more than I want and more than I need?
It's too.
Too, yeah. So this is too big or too expensive. It's more than I want. Which one means this is the right number or the right amount?
Enough.
Enough, right? So this is exactly the right one. Okay, and we can use enough with a noun and with an adjective, yeah? For example, this area is clean. Where do I use enough? Before or after?
Enough before.
Enough clean?
Enough, clean enough.
Clean enough, yeah? Okay, so enough comes after the adjective, right? Or if I say this one, this area has parks. Where do I use enough?
Before.
So enough parks, right?
Yes.
Enough parks. That is right. So we need to remember here that, so Alona joins in. Right. Let's wait a second. Alona, good morning.
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, good morning.
One.
Okay. So I think it will take a little time, yes? Okay, so Alon, perfect. We can see you now.
Сейчас, секунду.
Yes, are you ready? No?
Ну, наверное, сегодня без видео, не знаю, что.
Мы тебя видим.
We can see you. Yeah. Okay, right. So, Alon, how are you today?
I'm fine, thanks. I'm a little опоздать.
Late?
Sorry, I'm a little late because it's traffic on the road. My husband in vacation, and I went to work at public transport.
Okay, right. So it takes a little longer, right? Yes. All right. So Alon, we are remembering what we learned last time. Yes, and please join in. We are speaking about these two words, enough and too. Yeah. And what we remembered now that the word enough can come before and after some words. Let's look at this first example. This area is clean enough. Clean, what part of speech is it? Adjective or noun? Adjective. So we use enough after the adjective, right? Okay, and what about parks? What part of speech is it?
Noun.
It's a noun, so we use enough before or after nouns?
Before.
Oh, yes, before, that's right. Okay, and then the word too. Let's say the flats in this area are expensive. Where do you use the word too?
Before expensive.
Before expensive, so we have too expensive, right? If the flats are too expensive, can I buy a flat there?
No.
No, because it's too much, right? I can't buy it. Yes. So too is always a negative meaning. Yes, it's more than we want. Okay. Right. Let's try. Let's try out. Okay. I'm going to show you some sentences in a second, please. Okay, have a look. There are groups of sentences. Every group has got 3 sentences in it. We need to decide which sentence is correct. Sometimes 2 options are correct. Not always, but sometimes. Let's look at one. Alena Savina, could you read them, please, and decide which is correct?
The child is too big for his favorite bicycle.
What do you think? Is it okay? Is it correct or incorrect?
I think it's correct because too before adjective big.
Yeah, that's right. And can he ride his favorite bike?
No,
No,
I think yeah.
he can't. He's too big and the bike is small. Okay, Alon, go on. Right, B and C.
The child isn't small enough for his favorite bicycle. It's incorrect. Yes.
I don't know.
I think because enough after adjective, it's not true.
Okay, let's see where we use enough with adjectives. Let's check it out.
Все, нет, да, идет.
Okay, so I'll get back. Right. So what do you think?
It's correct.
It's okay. Alon, do you agree?
Yes, I agree. It's
Yes.
okay.
All right. And what about the next one? C.
The child is too much big for his favorite bicycle. It's incorrect. Too much big, много прилагательных.
Okay. After too much, we need a noun. What kind of noun do you need? Countable, uncountable?
Uncountable.
Uncountable, yeah? Too much time, too much coffee, too much sugar, and so on, yeah? So we need an adjective or a noun, not an adjective. Okay, ladies, now I'd like you to work individually, look at other sentences, there will be 8 of them, and decide which are the correct options. Remember, sometimes one option is correct, sometimes 2 options are correct.
Рита, как вообще вот эти isn't, ну, строятся
Вот это
предложения?
отрицательный, да, у меня тоже проблема.
Okay,
Isn't short enough? Это как... Я не понимаю, как это перевести.
Да,
недостаточно
короткая.
Короткое.
достаточно коротко.
А,
Ага,
ну,
значит,
isn't-
слишком длинное.
Isn't enough? Это как бы идет форма как недостаточно.
Да, недостаточно. Ага.
Вообще с отрицательный глагол to be, вот здесь даже в домашке такое было, что-то там неправильно сделано.
Negatives, yeah, a little bit
Да.
abroad. Okay, okay.
I'm finished, but I have two questions.
Okay, lovely. I like questions. Alon, what about you? Are you ready?
I think she's...
Yes. Okay, perfect. Then Alona Saveleva, you'll take the second one, yeah, which are right, which are wrong. Let's only read the right sentences. Uh-huh.
Okay, its right sentence is B. Beth doesn't have money enough to buy a sport car.
Okay. Alon, do you agree?
Yes.
Yes?
Ой, а ну... А ну-ка еще раз, подожди, прочитай. Это у меня одинаковые.
Sorry. A. У меня просто отмечено.
Okay.
A.
Uh-huh.
Beth doesn't have enough money to buy a sport car.
Right. Okay. Alon, same?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, because we have money, a noun.
Yes.
Enough must come before, yeah? Enough money. Okay. Is that all?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
It has not enough. Я написала.
Right. Yeah,
Enough.
it's also C. Have a look. Has
Ah,
not enough.
А не нужно сказать hasn't got enough?
Ага, that's right. Has not enough. We can't say. Hasn't got тогда было бы. Hasn't got. So, can we use any other?
Doesn't.
Only A, yeah? Only A.
Only A, yes.
Right. Uh-huh. Okay. Alon, next one. Alon Savina.
I can't eat that cake. It's too sweet for me.
Right. Alon, yes?
I agree, yes.
A. Mm-hmm.
I can't eat that cake. It's too enough sweet for me.
Oh, sorry, it was not A. Too enough sweet.
A и C я написала.
Это неправильное. Мы
А вы
читаем только
прочитали B. Yeah, it's
B.
too sweet for me.
Yes,
B.
yes.
Uh-huh.
It's too sweet for me. All, наверное.
That's
Okay.
all. Only B. Good one. Alon, next one, the fourth.
Only C. There is too much traffic in the street. I hate it.
Okay, there is too much traffic. Why not many, Alon?
Because in the first, there is too much traffic in the street. Because first, too much is not correct. Much too.
Yeah, much too is strange.
Yes,
Okay, why
and,
not be too many?
Because traffic is uncountable.
Absolutely right. Yes. Okay.
And B, too many. No, yes, it's uncountable.
Yeah. So because it's uncountable. Alon, and 5.
Well, I think it's two correct sentences. The
Okay.
computer is not fast enough. It's driving me crazy. And the computer is too slow. It's driving me crazy.
Yes, and have a look. This is actually the same thing. When you say something isn't, for example, fast enough,
Недостаточно.
yeah, недостаточно быстрый, противоположное означает, что он слишком какой?
Медленный.
Медленный. И смотрите, как раз тут is too much slow. Oh, too slow. I'm so sorry. It must be B.
Yes.
Yes, sorry.
Mhm.
It must be B. The computer is too slow is the same as it is not fast enough. right?
А вот ну, если too much использовать, то получается too many, ты можешь сказать, если он не...
Вам нужно существительное,
А.
too much и too many, а slow это прилагательное, не подходит, да? Окей.
То есть, если в русском мы можем сказать слишком медленно, то в английском мы не можем сказать.
Почему? Too slow, слишком
Ну,
медленно.
без much, да. то
Без
есть,
much, без much,
Мгм.
yeah? Too slow, окей. Понятно теперь с отрицанием еще? Isn't fast enough? Это то же самое, что too slow,
Мгм.
yeah?
Это мы только с be можем глаголы, да, использовать. Isn't.
Нет.
Есть еще другие варианты.
Сейчас подумаем.
Ну hasn't got, наверное, да, тоже.
Да, но там тогда существительные пойдут.
Мгм.
Не, Ален, правильно говорите, да, только с to be,
Мгм.
только с глаголом to be. Если с другими глаголами, то это уже будет too much, например, too
Мгм.
much
Мгм.
time,
Мгм.
too much coffee. Yeah?
Мгм.
Okay. Whose turn is it? Who answers?
А можно еще, Маргарита, вот просто мы
Yes, sure.
раз вот про to be говорим, а можно сказать, she doesn't run fast enough?
She doesn't run fast enough. Yes, yes, yes.
Можно, да. Мгм.
Мгм. Вот,
Окей.
кстати, нет, можно еще с другими глаголами. Ален, давайте возьмем. She doesn't run fast enough. Переделайте его так же, чтобы было to.
She isn't too fast.
Вот, да, хорошо. А если она
She
бегает слишком медленно тогда?
She runs too much fast.
She
Slowly.
runs to... Как?
She runs too much slowly.
А почему
Too
much?
slow.
Too
Much.
slow.
Oh. Слишком. Мгм.
She doesn't run fast enough. То же самое, что she runs too slow.
Мгм.
Too slowly. Наречие нам надо. Too slowly. Right?
Мгм.
Окей.
Мозги заскрипели с утра.
Yeah, it's not very easy, but it's okay. You will find you will practice a little and understand how it works.
Мгм.
Right. Okay. Okay. 6. Whose turn is it now?
Um,
Okay. Ellen, go ahead.
only B. There are
Mm.
too many people in the room, so let's go outside.
Okay. And why not too many? Okay. Why don't we say too much people?
Because people is countable.
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 Yes. And can we say there are 2 people?
Я
No.
вот нет, наверное, не можно так сказать to people.
Глагола не хватает. Какого?
Да. Просто to, только если у вас прилагательное какое-то.
Прилагательное.
Too big, too expensive, too slow и так далее. Yeah?
Мгм.
Okay. But with nouns, too much or too many. Yes?
Мгм.
So it's absolutely correct. Okay, Alon, 7, please.
I am afraid your daughter is not short enough for this ride.
Isn't
И.
short enough for this
Можно?
ride.
Недостаточно короткая.
Для аттракциона. Для аттракциона обычно наоборот, они
Ну вот,
все...
да. Тут вопрос как бы в правильности вообще для чего-то.
Да, чтобы еще по смыслу подошло.
Да. А так вообще C. I'm afraid your daughter is too short for this ride.
For this ride, I think so. Grammatically, B is okay.
Мгм.
But what about logic? Is it okay?
No.
No, I think in the ride you can be very tall, yeah, it's no problem, but you can't be short для аттракционов, да? Не пускают маленьких, yeah? So B doesn't really make sense, yeah?
Мгм.
So I'd only say C. Okay, Alon, and the last one, 8, please.
I think it's C. It's too cold outside to wear shorts.
Right.
And I don't know about A.
I think it's correct. A.
Not hot enough outside to wear short. То есть
Right.
недостаточно жарко, чтобы одевать что-то короткое, да?
Absolutely. Yes,
футболку.
very good. And again, too cold means not hot enough.
Мгм.
Yeah, have a look. The same as 5 isn't fast enough. It's too slow. Yeah, and here it is too cold. It's not hot enough.
Мгм.
Yeah. Okay, so you did really well. All right. Can I close it?
Yes.
Yes, right. Okay, cool. So, ladies, now let's speak a little bit more about your areas. So, I know a little bit about Alona Savina's area. Alona, I don't know much about your area, but I still hope to read about it later on. Yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And now we are going to think what things can be done better, or what do you really like about your area? And we'll complete several sentences. Please look here. For example, have a look. We can say, my area is too expensive. Young people can't buy the flats there, right? Or there are too many nightclubs near my home. I can't sleep at night. Yes. Or you can say there is too much traffic in the morning. It's difficult to get to the city center. Something which is not enough, there aren't enough places to walk, yeah, which is true about my area. It's beautiful, but there aren't enough parks or areas to walk, yeah. Can I ask you to think about your areas and write down 4 sentences? Too many, too much, and not enough. Мгм.
Too much, это тоже должно быть существительное.
Noun, noun.
Только не считай.
Uncountable. Traffic, dirty air. Okay, are you ready, ladies? Can we discuss?
Mhm.
Right, okay. I would like you to read your sentence and try to give a little more information. For example, my sentence number 1 is, my area, it's too far from the city center, so sometimes it takes longer time to get to the city center, right? Okay, so Alona Saveleva, tell us about your area using these ideas.
Mhm. My area, it's too pollution because we haven't got asphalt on the road nearby house.
Okay. Alon, pollution is a noun, you need an adjective. We had it last time. Polluted. Polluted.
Okay, it's too polluted.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Good, go on.
There are too many public transport and the transport system is well. Мы можем так сказать?
Have a look. Too many. Is it something positive or negative?
Positive. Negative.
Always with
Слишком много.
Слишком много. Слишком. Да? Но давайте про public transport скажем, что у нас достаточно его.
There are too many.
Достаточно. Enough сделайте его.
There are enough. Public. There are public transport enough.
Не-не-не, правильно было. Только public transport это как собирательное слово, и мы его сделаем единственным числом. There is.
There is enough public transport.
Yes.
And the transport system is well.
Yeah, enough public transport. Okay, very good.
There is too much traffic. So time for work is longer than by car.
Okay, very good.
There aren't enough good location for interest social life.
Right.
Because we haven't got cafe, restaurant, and act.
Very good, very good. Alon, have a look there around. So do you need singular or plural nouns then? Plural, so there aren't?
Good locations.
Yes,
What?
exactly. Okay, right. So, Alona, let's say it one more time about traffic. You said that sometimes the traffic is very busy. Yes. How would you say мне требуется или мне занимает много времени добраться до работы или больше времени?
I need too
Можно.
much.
А еще мы знаем, вот в прошлый раз мы еще вспоминали. Мне требуется сколько-то времени. Ален, помните? No? Okay, I will help you. It takes me. Do you remember this one? Yeah? Right. It takes me. Ну, например, там, too much time to get to work. Yeah. It takes me. It's okay to say I need more time. It's all right, yeah? But let's also remember this phrase, it takes me. Yeah, it's a good one. All right, thanks a lot. That's good. Alon, now it's your turn. Let's speak about your area.
My area is too calm and quiet than center area when we live.
Where?
Well,
When is about time? Where?
and sometimes I need more busy social life.
Okay, right. Fine.
There are too many flats in my area, and I have a problem when I feel how many people lived near my flat.
Right, okay.
Social party.
You're never alone, yes, you're never alone.
There are too many, я не знаю, problems, это как считается, too many или too much?
Too many problems. Yeah, too many.
There are too many problems in management company. That's why we see more unclean, можно так сказать, да?
Yeah.
Unclean space.
Yeah.
And now we decided to change management company.
Yes.
There aren't enough schools in my area. It's really a problem for other parents, our parents who live there, because children go to school. Можно так сказать, наверное, it takes. Потому что занимает много времени.
It takes them.
It takes them too much time to get to school. Yes.
Yes, very good. Okay, lovely. Right. Well, it's surprising, yes, because usually in new areas they build schools and kindergartens, right? But not in your place. Do you know if they are planning to build a school?
It's a funny story.
Really?
That's it's about it's building for 4 years, but как недавно. Recently build обнаружили.
Found
river under underground. Yes. It's strange story because build planning this school and it's strange.
Wow, that's interesting. But I still think it's not a problem. Maybe it's more expensive, right? And maybe it takes a little longer time, but I think it can be done. Yeah, it's more difficult, more expensive, but still. Oh gosh, 8 years, it's also a long story, right? Okay, Fine. So, and let's speak today a little bit about the new development of our area. I'm going to show it to you. And let's find out this good word development. Can you help me with it?
Управление.
Not exactly. Any other ideas? Development? Development, развитие. Развитие. To develop, развивать, улучшать. Development, развитие, улучшение. Yeah?
Мгм.
Uh-huh. Okay. So, and we are going to discuss the new development in your areas, but first we will listen to two people, Mia and Colin, discussing Horton Park. Do you remember Horton Park? Do you remember Horton Park? We looked at
Yes, it's location, new locations. Yes.
Yes, this beautiful location. We said it is very, very nice. Yes,
Mhm.
and looks good. Okay, so Mia and Colin are discussing this location and development in this location. Okay. Answer one question, please. Do they think the homes are a good idea or a bad idea? Okay, let's go.
Unit 7. Recording 2.
What do you think about this new housing development in Horton Park?
I think it's quite a good idea. There just aren't enough cheap houses in this area. We need to build homes that young people can buy.
Yes, that's true. A lot of young people leave the area because they don't have enough money to live here. I can see that.
Exactly. We need young people to keep the area alive.
I agree with that, but what about the location of these homes? It's terrible. Our park is a place where people in the area go for peace and quiet, or to play sport. We all need it to relax and do exercise.
Yeah, that's true. The park is lovely and it's important to the area.
So, is it the right place for these homes then? There aren't many parks in town, so I think it's a really bad idea.
But where else can we build new homes? It seems like the only place possible to me. And it's only a small part of the park. There will still be a lot of space for people to use.
I don't know. It's a really difficult situation, that's for sure.
So, do they think it's a good or a bad idea? Alena Saveleva, what about Colin? What does he think?
Colin said it's difficult. He says that not good idea because these houses be too expensive, aren't cheap.
Yeah, he said that other houses aren't cheap, but these houses are cheap enough.
Okay, cheap enough for young people, yes?
Yes, that's right. Okay.
But they discuss about park,
Yeah.
and he said maybe they worried about park and about this location because не знаю, как сказать, что будет мешать строительство.
Okay, right. But they said that people come to the park. Why? What do
For sports and for relax, for
Yes.
quiet time.
Right. So, and can people have quiet time then?
They can't, but he talk about small park and park.
Yeah. So he thinks it's okay. Yeah, it's not so big problem. Right. Alena, and what about Mia? What does she think?
Мия, вот я тебе в конце сказала, что это better idea.
She
have
says it's difficult also.
difficult,
Yes, it's
yes,
a difficult question.
difficult choice.
Choice, okay.
Yes,
uh-huh.
buy house in this area or doesn't buy.
Okay.
She talks about sports activity. That's this area have a cycle road. Yes,
Mhm,
and any other как бы so sports place
okay.
space.
Uh-huh,
Uh,
space. Mhm.
it's good for her, but I think she doesn't decide it because it's difficult. Сложно
Yeah.
что она как бы в итоге не смогла выбрать, да? Я так поняла, что все равно сложно выбрать
Ну,
было.
да, не обсуждают, это вообще хорошая идея там строить или нет. And she
Мгм.
says it's difficult
Difficult,
question,
yes.
yes, because on one hand, people need cheaper houses, right? But
Мгм.
on the other hand, people also need a park.
Мгм.
And if they build houses, yes, people cannot relax in the park, people cannot go for walks there, right? And the park will be smaller. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the problem. And they say it's a difficult question then. Okay, we are going to look at 4 sentences, and we need to decide who said it. Was it Mia or was it Colin? Maybe you remember. Please look at the sentences, and then we'll listen again.
First, I think it's Colin.
Mm. Alon, do you agree?
Yes, I agree. It's Colin.
Colin, okay.
Maybe second, it's Mia.
Mia, yeah, because she worried more. It's terrible. Okay, can be. What about the third?
I think it's
Colin.
you, Mia.
Okay, you're not sure. Yes, different opinions. We will check it later. Okay, and 4?
It seems like
Maybe
Possible.
Colin.
Да,
Colin.
possible возможное место. Who can it be?
Colin.
Colin.
Colin. Okay, you agree that it was Colin. Okay, ladies, now please listen again. Check your answers and find out number 3. Who was that? Okay, let's go.
Unit 7. Recording 2.
What do you think about this new housing development in Horton Park?
I think it's quite a good idea. There just aren't enough cheap houses in this area. We need to build homes that young people can buy.
Yes, that's true. A lot of young people leave the area because they don't have enough money to live here. I can see that.
Exactly. We need young people to keep the area alive.
I agree with that, but what about the location of these homes? It's terrible. Our park is a place where people in the area go for peace and quiet, or to play sport. We all need it to relax and do exercise.
Yeah, that's true. The park is lovely and it's important to the area.
So, is it the right place for these homes then? There aren't many parks in town, so I think it's a really bad idea.
But where else can we build new homes? It seems like the only place possible to me. And it's only a small part of the park. There will still be a lot of space for people to use.
I don't know. It's a really difficult situation, that's for sure.
Right. Okay, good. So was number 1 correct, Colin?
Correct, yes.
Correct. Number 2, was it Mia?
Yes.
And number 3, who was
Mia.
that? Mia. And number 4, who was that?
Colin.
Colin. Okay, that is good. That is good. All right. And what do you think? Is it a good idea to build the houses there? So it's
No,
a part of
it's
a park.
better.
Alon, ага. Oh,
Ай, Алена, давай, как ты там
Алена начала говорить. Алена
зависла.
Савельева. Ага, okay. So, Alon, what do you think, Alena Saveleva? What is it a good idea to build houses there?
My means yes.
In this area. So on one hand, it is cheap for young people, but on the other hand, yes, there is a park which will be smaller.
I think it's good idea because people needs really cheap houses, and I think if they have a small park, it's not a problem because cheaper houses, it's too important for people.
Right, it's more important for
More
people.
important.
Right, and for young families, it's also very important, right? Okay, Alon, do you agree?
I agree, because if you buy cheap house, you can buy a little car and drive to park or to forest, what you want.
Right.
It's
And
not
this-
problem.
Yeah, and there still will be a park. It will be a little smaller, but still there is enough a place in the park, right? I agree with you. I think the houses for people are very important. Yes, and if the park is big and it is a little smaller now, it's okay. Yes, it's not a drama, let's say. Yes, it's still okay. Good. All right, ladies. Let's go on today then. And one moment. I'm going to show, oops. I'm going to show it. So we'll imagine that in your town or city, the government is planning to build new houses. Let's look at some information about this building project. Okay, let's see. Here is the building project, and let's look what will happen with this area. They are going to build 300 new flats. It's not too many, yes? It's how many? 2 houses or 3 houses? Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's read the information and then we will speak. Is it a good or a bad idea? Okay, Alena Saveleva, the first sentence is for you.
It will take 3 years to build the flats.
Okay, Alena Savina, next.
They will build in the park.
Okay, Alena, next one.
The flats will be modern and the buildings will be very tall.
Tall, yes, tall, good. Alena.
They will improve public transport.
Okay, next one.
They will build a new school near the flats.
Important, okay. Alena, next.
Lots of new people will move to the area.
Okay, that's an interesting situation. Yes, also yes and no. All right, I'm going to give you some time to think. Do you think it's a good idea or do you think it's a bad idea? All right. When you think, also think, how can you use the words too much or too many, enough or not enough? Yeah, please think how you can use it. You can even write down, yes, some ideas how you can use it. All right, 2-3 minutes to prepare and then we will discuss it.
I have this situation 5 years ago in my area. I can speak about this situation.
Yes, so it is
It's,
easy for you.
one by one.
Right. I also had the same situation here in Kaliningrad, very similar. I think it's typical, yes, for cities when they develop, when they become bigger.
Improve это
Improve means to make something better.
ну, буду создавать, как бы, или
Улучшить, прям улучшать, improve,
Ага.
улучшать. And this picture looks a little like Moscow city, doesn't it?
Yes, yes. Как будет копить деньги, например?
Yes, save up, to save up.
В? Save.
Save, save up. Mhm. So ladies, 1 minute to finish, right? And then we'll talk about it. Okay, let's discuss. So before we start discussing, let's also look at some words or phrases that maybe we'll need, okay? Let's see. For example, we can say, I think it's a good idea because we need more homes in the area. For example, yeah, I think this is a good idea. Or the opposite, we don't need these homes because we already have lots available. We can say, I understand, or that's true, but the development will improve the area. Or I don't agree with that, or I agree with that. Yeah, so these ideas you can use if you want to in your discussion, okay? So, okay, like that is better, I think. Right, okay, ladies, now talk together and decide, is it a good idea or is it a bad idea? Begin.
Давай.
It will take 3 years to build the flats. I think it's a good idea because many people can save up money for apartment renovation. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I think it's okay to wait 3 years.
Right, and it's enough time.
It's enough time to wait for flats. Yes.
Yeah, to wait for flats. Okay. Alon, say I agree or I don't agree and why? Alona Saveleva, do you agree or do you disagree?
I'm agree. I think it's good ideas because я написала, что I think more people agree with this idea because development promised to build a new school and maybe a new kindergarten. It's very important for people.
Good. Okay. What else?
Only Я пропадаю, да, немножко?
Чуть-чуть пропадаешь.
A little bit. Ален, если вы отключите видео, будет получше, потому что видео очень много забирает интернета.
Sorry, да.
Окей.
У меня написано еще only promise isn't enough for people.
Okay, this is a good idea.
It's a main sentence. It's for all idea.
Right. Good. Fine. Alona Savina, what else do you have?
About built in the park, I think it's a good idea, and most modern people who work in big cities want to live in a small area with big space for activities, for children, for young people, and I think built in the park, it's a good idea because if it was two house and big space for parks, I think it's a good idea.
Okay. Alon, what do you think about it?
I disagree because in my experience 5 years ago, too many people think it's bad idea because very tall flats wants to build nearby a little forest and park. And как сказать, что плохой вид? It's tall flat can заградить.
Okay, can stop the good
view. Can stop the good view. And more people went to забастовки у нас даже были.
Oh,
Went,
yes.
как это сказать?
Yeah, I will write it for you. People went on strikes. Infinitive to go on strike. Strike.
So more people went on strike during 3 months.
Wow.
Yes, and government was excited, and the build was stopped during 3 months.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so people don't want these tall houses, right? Okay. Yes, I also understand it because we want to see a beautiful park. Yeah, not these tall houses. Okay, fine. Alona Savina, what else do you think?
I think about improve public transport because in this area, I think it's a good idea because in this area will live more 600 people maybe because it will be 300 new flats.
Yes, right.
That's why many people have to go to work and many people can many people maybe have a problem how it takes for work. And that's why improve public transport it's very important for all area.
Yes, right. Because usually there is too much traffic, yes. But if people can go by public transport, by good public transport, yes, then it's a very nice idea. Alon, do you agree with it?
I agree with that because transport system is very important for area and new area too. Because I agree with Alona, too many people want to takes too many time to
too
get
much, да, Ален? Too much.
А если сказать, что они хотят меньше, too less?
Без too тогда, less.
They want less takes time, yes, to get to work.
Right. Okay, that's interesting. Any other ideas about this building?
About new school.
Okay, yes, Alon, go ahead.
Problem for me. And,
yes, your problem.
Important. It's important thing for all people, and I think one big school is one big school is enough. Yes. For this area.
Yes. All right, Alon, what do you think?
I agree with Alona, but unfortunately in Russia, it's only a promise.
It's
our local government.
Okay, surprisingly, my area is also a new area where my apartment is in Kaliningrad, and there is everything here. There is a school 2 minutes from my flat. There are 2 kindergartens, new kindergartens. One is with a swimming pool for children. So it's really developed. It's very nice. There are a lot of playgrounds. The only problem, there is no hospital near here. It takes about 10 minutes.
Я
to
прошу
drive.
прощения, можно я тут дверь открою?
Yes,
Что-то
yes,
очень-
yes, of course, of course. So, right, it takes about 10 minutes to drive to hospital. Yeah, but there is anything else. It's surprising for Russia, I know. But in Kaliningrad, it's true. When they build a new area, they build schools always there, right?
In Tver, we have only one area, new area,
Uh-huh.
and this area with a good develop, yes, with
Mhm.
good
Development.
with good development, but its location, it's too far
Ah,
from the center. It's
I
too
see.
far. Maybe 1 hour. It's too much time for Tver.
Yes, I understand. 1 hour is a lot, actually.
Yes.
Right, right. Okay. But if the city is growing, then it's okay, maybe. Yes. Right. I don't
Yes.
know. Later, maybe later it will be okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. This was good. School is, of course, one big school is enough and important. Alon, and what do you think about this? The last idea. Lots of new people will move to the area.
I think I agree with this sentence because I think it will be younger people because new flats in new area, new flats in the new area. It's district away from center.
Right.
And the houses are cheaper
Right.
than the center, and the more young people can buy these flats.
Mm-hmm.
And
True.
I really I believe that more people can move to their area.
Okay.
They can have a car, they can buy a car, and they, как сказать, что время проезда это не самое главное для них. Ну, то
Okay.
есть
Try.
на дороге.
Try.
The time for get to work isn't important for them.
Right. Or isn't the most important
The
for them.
most important for them.
Right. Okay. I also think so. The price is a little more important, yes, than the way to work. Okay. So, Alon, and generally speaking now, yes, to sum up, what do you think? Is it a good idea to build these houses or not?
I think it's a good idea because it will be maybe cheaper flats, and the new school in this area, it's very important. And the new small park, it's too important for people who live in this area. And 30 and 300 flats, it's 600 happy new people.
Yes, and actually it's not so big place. I agree with you. And new or better public transport and new school is good not only for these new people, yes, but for all people in this area. Cool. Very nice, very nice. So new houses, new flats are always, not always, but in this case are a good idea. Okay. Fine. And now we will speak a little bit more about places to live and places to visit and so on. In a second, I'm going to show some photographs, some very, very beautiful photographs for you. Right. Oops. Okay. Right. Okay. So check them out. Check them out. Look at these photos.
Oh,
They are beautiful, aren't they?
yeah.
Very, very nice places to visit, very, very nice places to grow in. Yes. And let's look and say what places can we see? Yeah, what natural places are they? If you look here down, can you see the words like beach, forest, hill, and so on?
Hill, это что? Hill?
Hill, have a look, there is a mountain which is very tall, and hill is a smaller one. Yeah,
Окей.
right. What-
Stream — это ручей, да?
Yes, exactly.
А знаете, Маргарита, мы с мужем спорили, когда ехали, видели наименование river, stream, и в одном только месте я увидела наименование creek. И это тоже
Creek.
было как ручей.
Ручей тоже может быть. Я бы сказала, что creek это что-то поменьше. Stream,
совсем
он
маленький.
обязательно прям вот будет двигаться. Мне кажется, все-таки он побольше. И stream это еще может быть как, господи, забыла слово русское. Течение.
Мгм.
Okay, right. That's it. Yes. Let's look. We have got letters, pictures A, B, C, D, and E, and let's see what we see in these pictures. So, where do you see the beach? What picture?
Yes, it's picture B.
Beach, true. Nice, lovely beach with white sand. Okay, look at next word. Forest. Where do you see the forest?
In the picture A и D, maybe.
A and D, right? Okay. Fine. What about hill?
Hill, it's a picture E.
E, obviously. What about lake?
Lake, it's a picture C.
C,
And
I
C, only C.
Only C. Okay, and mountain?
C too.
Also C. Very good. Okay, ocean.
Ocean is picture B.
True. Okay, and the river?
On the picture A.
And stream, little one?
Picture D.
D, I guess so. You can hardly see it, right?
Yes.
Okay, and wood?
Wood, it's picture E.
Yeah, I
деревья.
think so, wood. So forest is a real forest. Это прям по-настоящему такой лес. Wood это, как у нас вот называют это? Ну, это больше такая лесопарковая скорее зона, да? This is a wood. For me also picture D looks like a wood. Oh, it's difficult to say. Definitely picture A is a forest for sure, yes. Picture D, I think it's a wood. Picture E there also looks like a wood. It's difficult to say. Right, okay. Let's actually talk about the differences. What do you think? What is the difference between sea and ocean?
Ocean, it's too big.
Yes.
And bigger than sea.
A lot bigger than
A lot
sea,
bigger.
right? Okay, true. Forest and wood, we have said.
Yes, wood, it's smaller than forest, and forest, it's too much
Big and wild,
big.
yes?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, river and stream.
Stream with small river.
Yeah, it's smaller river. Right. Okay, very good. Mountain and hill?
Mountain, it's tall, high.
Right.
And hill, it's less than mountain.
Right, it's shorter, yes, smaller than the mountain. Okay, perfect. We know them all. Okay, and let's see what we know about geography a bit. Yeah. Right. Let's see. We need any words that we used now to complete the sentences. Alon, try it out.
The Amazon is the longest river in the world.
True. Okay. What about two?
Everest is the tallest mountain in the world.
Perfect. Okay.
The Pacific is the biggest ocean in the world.
Right. Okay. What's next?
It's not a big. Is a wood
Mhm.
isn't as big as a forest.
Okay. And
A river,
here is
a
it.
lake,
Mm,
a stream is
stream.
like a small river.
yeah, absolutely right. I definitely agree with you. And here we have some places in the world, yeah, like Amazon, Everest, and Pacific. Let's think about Russia and Russian natural places, okay? I will give you a moment to write down, for example, I don't know, Lake Baikal, for instance, okay? So think about 4 or 5 natural places in Russia, okay?
Sorry, what we do?
Yes, Alon, welcome back. First, look at these words here above. Do you know them all or do you need help with any?
Stream это шторм?
No, stream – это ручей.
Ручей. Another word I know.
You know, okay, perfect. Now we think about Russia and we think about natural places in Russia. Have a look here. We had example. The Amazon is the longest river in the world. Yes. Everest is the tallest mountain in the world. Okay. So now we are thinking about Russia. How beautiful.
Geography, it's not my...
Oh, okay. So 2, 3 places, yes. Some beautiful places in Russia. I'm sure we have a lot.
Тоже с прилагательными в восхитительной форме.
Не обязательно.
Не обязательно.
No, no, no. Okay, let's see what you have. So, Alena Saveleva, you'll start. What places, what beautiful places in Russia do you have?
Четвертый не успел придумать. The Volga is the longest river in Russia.
True, okay, very nice.
The perfect mountains on Kafkas are a more popular place for tourists.
Yes, and we pronounce it Caucasus.
Caucasus?
Mhm.
А как пишется?
Caucasus.
Caucasus?
Caucasus.
Никогда бы не подумала.
Yes, Caucasus.
The Russia is biggest territory in the world. Можно ли так сказать, что я подразумеваю, что именно территория страны это самое
Yes.
большое?
Yes,
Yeah.
but we say Russia without there. Russia is the big or has the biggest territory in the world. Yeah.
Russia
True,
has
true.
the biggest territory in the world.
Okay, that's nice. Good places. Alon, what do you have? What natural places do you have?
The Baikal is the biggest lake in the Russia.
No, there, yeah, in Russia.
In Russia, yes.
Yeah. It's the biggest and the cleanest, yes.
Cleanest, yes. Elbrus is the most popular place and mountain in Russia.
Yeah, right. Okay, nice.
Как у нас же не черное, оно как-то по-другому, да, называется? Море.
Black Sea.
Black-
Yeah, Black
yes,
Sea.
Black Sea. Black Sea, I think it's the biggest sea in Russia.
Okay, and of course the most popular and the
Yes, the most-
warmest. Yes, the
Yes, the most popular.
warmest sea in Russia. Okay, nice, very, very good. So yeah, we have many beautiful places, natural places to visit in Russia. Next time we'll speak about these natural places, and we'll speak about places where people grew up. How do you understand it? Where I grew up.
Где
Где
родился?
родился?
Где я вырос.
Вырос.
Grew up, yes? So next time we will speak about places where people grew up, okay? Right. So ladies, that was very, very nice. I'm going to send you some homework to practice a bit, yes? And yeah, so check it out on Telegram, please. And we're finishing with it today. Have a lovely day today and see you next week then, right?
Bye.
Bye-bye.